So while I'm charging my car April 10th, sitting in my car, I just took my earbuds out to talk to the camera directly. Now, here's what I'm thinking about doing and why.
Phenomenal success story. Dean Graziosi is a multi-millionaire.
Your ability and desire to influence so many people in such unanimously positive ways is truly inspiring.
You don't have a heart-centered reason on why the hell you want it. That's why everybody gives up on the 5-yard line.
It's entrepreneurs like Dean that are helping make the world a better place.
He is source of just incredible information.
Million books sold,
Living legend.
hundreds of millions of dollars in sales.
His takeaways have been inspiring so many people.
It's reaching millions of people
The biggest
online.
names in the history of this
When I first met Dean, I just got to know his heart and his soul, and it's like, felt like my brother.
So many lives.
Sometimes it takes someone seeing in you what you don't even see in yourself. The man changed my life.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you so much, Dean.
I really do appreciate it.
Like, what if everything in life happened for a reason and it served you? What if life was always happening for you, not to you? I don't know if that's true, but I believe it. Because I believe it, I believe there's got to be something good in the worst situation. And so I dig and I dig and I dig, and I can always find it. A lot of people say, well, your mom, I don't think she went involved with your mom. My mom was the greatest mom I could imagine. If she had been the mom I wanted her to be, I wouldn't be the man I'm proud to be. Because I had to grow and learn and become a practical psychologist. And she had a beautiful heart. I'm a big part of hers in me still today. So I tossed out those things because we all have those things that don't work. And I focused on where the real value is. So think today, what decision could you make today that would move you forward? What could you do right now today? Hey, one thing, get Matthew's course. Please do. I mean, I don't care, it's not gonna change my life economically, but it'll change your life completely. He's put his heart and soul into this thing. And how cool to be able to have Matthew coaching you one-on-one in your home, on your TV, or on your laptop or your iPad, 24/7, 365, whenever you want it. He'll take you on a journey you're gonna love. I'm going through it right now. I think it's spectacular. I'm always absorbent, but this is a whole nother level. That's why I want to share it with you.
This is Matthew, Dean, and the rest of the gang that I'm a part of. Matthew's The Art of Living event was on the same exact day as my dad's 90th birthday, April 24th, 2023, and I was not here in my folks' house or Arizona City. I was actually in Denver, Colorado at my Mercantile Square loft, and I recorded it.
And we work alongside of them to create a masterpiece. And if you have it, dive in, go through the 9 mile markers, do the homework at the end. And remember, here's the cool part. You got this family around you. The course is your main focus, but you got this family here in this community where with you meet the amazing people in here. In fact, our mastermind family welcome all the people from Road Trip into this community. Give them some love if they post. Let them know how amazing this family is, as my hair blows all over the place. So just popping in here real quick to say, welcome. You got one of the greatest courses that ever existed. You're gonna get 8 weeks worth of walkthrough to make sure you utilize this course and don't get stuck. You're a part of this community. All kinds of cool stuff. You're a part of this family. You got inspiration and motivational Mondays here. We got live inner circle trainings every single month that are off the charts. You got Marie Forleo. You got myself, Mr. Matthew McConaughey in a couple months from now coming back to do a killer training. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, our mastermind family, welcome the road trippers with open arms into this incredible community. Remember, the tide rises all boats. When you're around like-minded people that support your dreams, that want to make you feel better in yourself. If you were watching the live event, I said, Do less of the things that rob your confidence and more of the things that empower your confidence. I promise you, this is a group that empowers your confidence.
First of all, many of my friends, sadly and regretfully, really close friends and people I love, are not talking to me now. Now, some for various reasons and others, for example, my friend Chikako, who's in Tokyo, who was years ago, I met her in the taxi cab. You used to get this on your own, right?
Yeah, I did. But it's just...
The jalapenos went up your nose?
I had too many in the first bite. Next bite should be fine, but it was like right there in the first one. I had like 2 in 1.
Tastes good. She got in my cab. This is years ago. I don't even know how many years ago, because it's now, as I'm speaking, been over 4 years since I went to Japan. And I went to Japan 5 times in 2 years. And then I drove a truck with 2 companies for 13 years. So frankly, I don't remember how many years ago, but I do know she got in my taxi and I dropped her off and I drove out to the airport. And when I got out to Denver International Airport, the Metro, I think it must have been Metro, I think. Called me and said, or contacted me, said the woman you just, or the customer you just dropped off, left her sunglasses in the back seat. Wondered if you'd come back to Cherry Creek, which is here in Denver. So I did. I drove all the way back from the airport to Cherry Creek, which is about a 30-minute drive, and there was Chikako.
In the early morning, is there any customers?
Oh yeah, there's customers 24 hours a day. Yeah, sometimes it's slower than others, you know, but also the app tells me the best times to work. The app is a very good app. So you're walking into the big room?
No, I left the room now outside.
Oh, you're outside.
Yeah. Do you remember the Hongyoji building?
Oh yeah. Are you actually walking to the train?
Hongyoji.
Oh wow.
The Hongyoji name.
Yeah.
Hongyoji. Sky tree, maybe sky tree.
Oh well, there's a sky tree.
Uh-oh. Amen. Yippee. Oh my. All that stuff's coming. Yellow lights, red lights. Go see some family. Family comes sees us. Go to the airport. Oh, wrong gate. Oh, flash delayed. Oh, gotta drive. Need to pull over for gas. Wait a minute. Why is there construction? All these things as we're moving around this holiday season. Make sure we're staying on our frequency. We got green lights on the go. Notice this is an agile paperback. Throw it in your backpack. Put it in your back pocket. You catch a red light, you're at a yellow light. Got a decision to make? Grab a pop of this. On the go.
Mentors, probably my most significant one I feel closest to in Matthew McConaughey. But what Dean talks about is related to what I want to share is he says, and I agree, most people often just live their life. They just live life. They get up in the morning, have their coffee, take the bus to work or drive to work, commute to work, go to work, come home, watch TV.
Beautiful day, my friend.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
I'll take this kind of weather anytime.
You know it. They were saying earlier this week we really weren't supposed to have this nice of weather until come tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then and I'm told that it lasts until like Wednesday, and then
We're gonna have a couple days of snow.
Yeah,
But
what,
then-
Thursday, Friday? Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, and then we're gonna have about 2 weeks of real nice weather again.
Oh yeah. But we're supposedly we're supposed to be up to 60 tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. In that, I love Denver.
Yeah. 4 seasons, best 4 season climate.
That I've lived in both Austin, Texas, and St. Petersburg, Florida. 9 years in St. Pete, 5 and third year Austin.
I don't know if you know I'm talking to myself.
I know.
You're on. I just want you to know.
Yeah, I know.
I like talking to people, and some people are conscious of. I try to be
Oh,
respectful.
you're fine. You're fine. In fact, I like it. In that, this right here.
You mind if I?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. This right here is exactly the majority of everything as to why I love it here.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
Yeah. I'm glad because I have a channel called Driving to Tokyo, and one of the things I'm a retired truck driver, C9 Transportation. I drove a million miles all over the U.S.
No kidding.
And I lived in Japan. I've lived everywhere, but I lived here before I started driving a truck. I lived here 18 years, and I could go anywhere, and I'd come back here. And one of the reasons I got a loft here for 50% off.
I'm sure. I mean, if you can't
No, I can tell you. No, I want to pass it on to you because it's part of why I came back here. Make sure I have my key. This could be the last 10 days of being in my apartment. 406. It's the hallway. I got my fob. I have a laundry room around the corner here, so I at least don't have to go to a laundromat. It's pretty convenient. I just use an app. It's on my floor, and I have 2 washers and 2 dryers, so I can start a wash and then walk around to my apartment. I have an elevator. I'm going out. I don't think it's snowing outside, but it is December 28th. And currently, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I make videos. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Do you enjoy this nice weather?
Great.
I don't remember skateboards back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm from a surf town in Encinitas, California.
Now I'm from San Diego. Imperial Beach.
Oh, do you know Encinitas?
Yep.
Moonlight Beach? I'm flipping out that you guys are on skateboards now.
Yeah, and now we're out here in Denver skateboarding.
Mile High City. We're 900 miles from the ocean, bro.
Exactly.
So how'd this happen?
I have no idea. Well, really, I came out here because it was a lot cheaper than living in Imperial Beach.
Well, no, I came out in I'm an old dude. I'm 71, but I'm an young dude.
Yeah.
I'm filming you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I have a channel called Driving Tokyo, and I grew up in San Diego. You probably dig this. You're younger than me.
Yep.
But from age 7 to 37, I lived at Moonlight Beach up in Encinitas, North County, when I got an apartment for $200 a month.
Damn. Yeah, that's unheard of now.
Yeah, I have. Now, what's the trip with these skateboards?
Oh,
it's a good way to get around.
I picked this up before I got here. I got the skateboard before I got here. Picked this up in San Diego, and then I came here
and I'm tripping out
right
because you work, right? You have a job, so it's a good way to get around.
Oh yeah, probably not in this weather. It's a little bit too cold out here for that, but
What
it is. I do ride up and down this mall and up to the skate park over there.
What about all these dudes on these bikes? Have you seen these radical dudes with these bikes that come racing through here? Like all of them, like these bikes?
Yeah, they're definitely good ways to get around.
But anyway, brother,
A lot cheaper.
What's your name?
Trey.
Trey.
Trey,
Nice. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Wow, you look young for your age.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I work security.
That's a good gig.
Yeah, right here on the 16th Street Mall. So
You make like 15, 20 bucks an hour or something?
a little bit over that. I was at like 22.
Are you serious? Yeah. Where do you live?
So on Colfax, right across from the campus.
Don't you think
MSU
this is
right
a
there?
cool place to live? I live at 16th and Wine Coop. I pay $1,100.
Oh. That's pretty
And I'm a Lyft driver. And see this night transportation? I was a truck driver. Do you watch the YouTube videos at all?
A lot of skateboarding stuff.
Do you mind checking out my channel?
Oh yeah, you're definitely.
Because I'm a cross-generational kind of dude. I don't mean to hang you up. Let me just tell my channel. Go to search engine, type in driving to Tokyo.
Driving
to Tokyo. I'm turning on to my channel.
Hold on.
Yeah, and then right here. This is me.
Oh, that's you.
Subscribe. I drove a truck in the US but lived in Tokyo part-time.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I'm 71 years old, but I'm a young 71-year-old.
That's what's up.
Are these your buds?
Yeah, these are my buds. We were just about to go get some food.
Well, I don't want to hang you up. God, they look like wonderful. And you guys have skateboards too?
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach them how to do tricks.
Thanks. I told him I'm filming him. So you guys can subscribe my channel too. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll
Check it out.
definitely subscribe to your channel.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
I'm digging the 60-degree weather. To Starbucks. There's a Starbucks only a block away, and Capital One, the new way of banking, is 4 minutes out my door, and Whole Foods is 7 minutes out my door. And this is my mailbox. I do have a mailing address, but there's a really strong possibility, I think about 90% chance, unfortunately, after being here 2 years and 4 months, I may be losing my apartment. And it's gonna break my heart. And I may have to go back to sleeping in the front seat of my car. But at least I'll have, at this point, my 2019 Kia. Hello, this is Doug Guermo. Welcome to Driving to Tokyo. Click on the subscribe button, the like button. Come on inside and check out what I'm doing. I love truck driving. I'm going to be sharing a video every single day about how I drive a truck, but also the whole system I have of having fun, traveling. I've been to Japan 5 times in 2 years. I have more fun driving a truck than any other thing I've ever done in my life. Plus, I saved $38,000 last year. So if you're curious about truck driving, check it out. Click on the subscribe button, the like button. I look forward to seeing you on the inside, sharing my videos with you. Rental, Lyft car to make money. So I can survive, but I may end up owing several $1,000s on top of it, what makes it even worse. I can hear this guy yelling help. He just walks around yelling help. I see him every day. This is outside of my place, just shy of 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. It's like this every morning. I drove a truck 13 years and loved it, and I live part-time in Tokyo, and I'm 70, I'm a young 70, but a buddy of mine who was one of my cab driving friends, kept telling me, dude, you can have a better life. You could get a loft in a Mercantile Square loft. He knew the owners. And he was the first tenant to move in this loft, 1996, but I kept turning him down. I knew about Denver, I liked it, but I thought I was gonna retire like when I was 75.
It's not about being wasteful either. You just gotta find that balance. Where taking care of yourself takes care of more than just yourself. That's the sweet spot. Anywhere else in life, it's like a classroom, it's like an office. It's a place where my memory catches up with me. It's a place where I get far enough away from my past that I'm not worried about it, and something about that makes me not even worried about my damn future, and I can be present, and then all of a sudden my past and the future all makes hell more sense. Road trips are so good for us in the head and the heart and the spirit, and I'm ready to take one again. How about you? You want to take a road trip? I'll take my road trip. You take your road trip. And if you can't take a little road trip right now, what about a road trip you've taken in the past? Share some memories, some photos, some videos of road trips in your past where you crossed some things that turned you on, that you got an appetite for, maybe an indigestion for. The memory caught up with you, where you got inspired, where maybe something happened to you on the road trip where you changed for the better. Share your favorite photos and videos with me on social media, and I'll share them with you. @officially McConaughey, #highway to more, because that's the point of this whole gig. When we take a road trip, it's not just like we're going nowhere. We're going somewhere. Hopefully trying to get more out of where we're going and be more of ourselves.
Okay, I have this mounted hands-free on my windshield. It's a heavy phone, so sometimes it actually falls, but I'm in the mountains still, going on I-70, approximately 40 minutes from my loft. I'm gonna make a video for sure by the end of the day, but most likely I'm gonna go to my loft, unload everything in my car because I can't go out driving. I've got my car loaded with my massage table and things from my parents' garage. I was just in my parents' house in Arizona City. I left Saturday, drove up there Saturday, arrived Sunday, stayed from Sunday till Monday afternoon, about 24 hours, basically overnight. But I had a really nice visit. I couldn't stay longer as much as I'd like to because my situation now is quite a bit different. When I was driving a truck, there was a point I put my foot down, I saved $37,000. My car was paid for, all my credit cards are paid off. I didn't have any rent or mortgage. And it wasn't that I was making a lot of money, but I didn't have that much in the way of expenses, primarily just my cell phone and whatever I spent on the road. Now, because I have my loft, I have parking, I have commercial insurance all the way down the line, plus I have a little bit of credit card debt. Not so much that I can't just put my foot down and pay off the credit cards. But the point is, I was going to work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and actually go see my dad or my folks today. But my friend Sophia Rashkin, who I haven't heard from in a long time, called me on Saturday, and I told her, well, you know, we hadn't talked in a long time, so she said, I would like to catch up and find out what's going on. I mentioned this in another video, but I just thought I'd mention it again driving home. She's the one that's kind of got me to reframe everything in a very positive way versus being a victim of the circumstances. And I bring something to the table too. She was my guru, my coach, and now she's my van coach. She's the van
nomadic coach.
And she's totally awesome. She understands what I'm going through because I respect and love Sophia because I understand where she's come from and where she is today. And she herself went through huge transformation, and you could say that maybe on a logical level you'd say, oh my God, you know, but she went through it, and I was there with her. That's what now she's here for me, you know. It's kind of funny how life works out, you know. And we've known each other probably, I don't know, 8 years. The time flies so.
I think it's longer than that. Like almost 10 years.
Almost
now.
10 years.
Since the day in the office.
Since the day of the office. Still talk about that.
No, this is the day in the office.
This is the day in the office. This is I've got my money's worth.
Nomad life is the day. Nomad life is the day in the office.
I had no comprehension, and that's the thing, folks. When I'm making these videos, one of the messages I have, first of all, I'm really just documenting this for myself. Whether I have anybody watch my YouTube channel, like, comment, it's awesome if you do. But the realization I had when doing this channel is it's awesome if you want to tune in and check it out and check out what I'm doing, cool. But I don't even want my expectations to be like I'm disappointed because I only get a couple likes or I have only 18 subscribers. It isn't about that. It's about documenting my life because my life is worth documenting. And I've had I told Sophia this morning, I've had this weird paradigm thing that I just started doing this because Spirit told me to do this. And it's like speaking to me through this video experience. You know, we tune into our higher self in whatever way Spirit wants us to. And it's chosen this way. So I'm just going with it. So anyway, I'm going to turn the video off. I'm not going to videotape everything. Just wanted to check in at the entrance. We're going to be driving about 2 hours or so in my Subaru. This is kind of the kickoff tour. This is our first full day. And the bottom line, I've decided already that I'm not going to drive anymore. I'm going to basically retire and use this experience to go forward in a real positive way versus going, oh my God, what am I going to do with my life? You know? So anyway, we'll check in later. I told her first, not that this was the important thing, I told her on my dad's birthday, which was the 90th birthday, April 24th. I wasn't there, but there was a huge online event called the The Art of Living. The Art of Living with Matthew McConaughey. It wasn't on TV, it wasn't like a movie. It was, I saw a short little video that I'm going to play because it's only 40 seconds long. I saw the same exact video that I'm going to show you. Yeah. What happened is, you know how things happen for a reason?
Yep.
I finally got to the point, circumstances kind of forced me to do this, to make a change.
Yeah.
But here, I'll answer your question. What this whole building and the sister building, not all the units have a discount, but you have to come in under 42,000 and it has to be available. So here's what happened with me. I was actually physically sleeping in my car because I had Social Security. I couldn't afford to have an apartment. And then I started driving for Lyft, so I had the extra money.
Yeah.
And then this apartment that I have opened up in August after I was here about a few months. Anyway, long story short, I almost didn't apply, but I thought, what the heck, I'll apply. I put my application on Friday with my taxes, all the stuff you had to turn in.
Yeah.
And on Monday, I qualified.
Oh, wow.
And it's a 50% discount. You know, because of this area, all the places are real expensive here.
Yeah.
But here's the real cool thing. I save about $800 a month on rent. I still pay $1,100, so it's still $1,100.
Yeah.
But what
damn,
but
you're down here at Mercantile
Law.
Law.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm right across the street.
Yeah.
But here's the second real cool thing. They said after I'm in the loft, which I have, and I fulfill my first year lease, the second year lease, there's no income restrictions. So there's a double benefit. Means I get $800 off. But then with my Lyft business, if I want to make more than the 42, let's say 50 or 60, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Wow.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying this to brag or boast. I'm just saying I'm so fortunate. It's good to have gratitude and humility.
Yeah.
And count your blessings.
Oh, yeah.
Because going from sleeping in my car to having a place and having those two benefits is awesome. Yeah. So I like to pass it on. There's a lot of people that were one step from being homeless and needed to turn their life around. And so it's now frankly, there's not always lofts available.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, this is a great location.
Well, come on, man. You're right here on Wine Coop at 16th Street Mall. I mean, God, what more could you really want? I mean, there isn't.
This is, in my opinion, for a single person, I have with the money I save, I have my parking garage right here.
Yeah.
And I go in and out of the parking garage 24 hours a day. I don't have to deal with the meters here. So the 800, I invest a little bit of it. And I have a parking garage here, my apartment here, and I walk everywhere. Look, I'm out in Shorts today.
Oh, wow. Hey, quick question, please, if you don't mind. And to be perfectly truthfully honest with you, what I need is a blunt wrap. And they're like $2, I guess. And I'm not trying to needle you for monies if you don't have it.
Well, to tell you the truth, if I had it, I would give it to you. But I honestly don't carry money around.
No worries. It's cool.
Yeah,
I get it.
But you got to ask.
Yeah. But hey, man, you look really good. You sound really good.
I'm not like his typical 70-year-old.
Listen. Stay young.
Yeah, it's all in your mind, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You know, genetics maybe.
Yeah. But I'm glad I met you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. What's your name?
My name's Eric.
Eric, thanks for being on video too. Most people are afraid to be on video.
And your name is?
Doug.
Doug?
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Have a good day, okay?
You do the same.
So I didn't mean to cut into my video time, but wow. Wow, there's a sky tree where we met. Show me that again. Look how close that is. Wow. And here's the front door. Wow. Wow, this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, 言ってもらっていい
Hello.
誰ね誰ねこの
Konnichiwa.
アメリカの人
Konnichiwa. Happy New Year. Konnichiwa. Wow. Hello. Hello.
ダグラスさんって言ってもらっていいですかダグラスさんこんにちはダグラスさん
Hello. Hello. Hello.
あ、そう、アメリカのあったことある。そう、Do you remember?
Hello.
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 そう、ありがとうございます。あ、そうなんです。いや、あれトラックのね。あ、そう、トラックの方です。あれ。
Oh, wonderful.
So she remember about you.
Oh.
You truck driver. She remembers.
Yeah, she looked familiar. Yeah. Well, this was better than being at your house. I got to see the temple. Maybe we could do the temple meetings more often. Yeah. Yeah. So are you going to? Are you going to?
Decide the next meeting.
Okay. When's the next meeting?
Maybe. Tomorrow again 11 o'clock will be fine for you. Tomorrow 11 for me, so same time tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
7.
Okay. 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, my friend, I'll let you go. Thank you for showing me the temple.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.